Pakistan, a geostrategically important country in the region, hosts the gates of access to the substantial Central Asian emerging markets. By 2030, visionaries see Pakistan as a prosperous, just and industrialized country through rapid and sustainable growth and by deploying a high-speed infrastructure. The goal is to achieve middle-income status by that time. From the fabled Silk Route to the celebrated Grand Trunk or the GT Road, this country has a rich history of infrastructure development and gained benefit as the economy evolved. The National Highways Authority, NHA, leads the NTC with its stellar role to increase the total freight and passenger traffic on roads and highways to achieve planned objectives. The NTC is supervised by a core group comprised of senior staff from the Planning Commission of Pakistan and representatives from key development partners including the World Bank, Asian Development Bank, and Japan Bank for International Cooperation. NTC, one of the most ambitious developmental undertakings, strives to enhance Pakistan's competitiveness, provides regional trade and cooperation, and improves transportation to international standards. A $6 billion U.S. program called the National Trade Corridor Improvement Program, NTCIP, undertaken by the Government of Pakistan for Medium-Term Development Framework, MTDF, is set to be deployed by 2010. The NTC encompasses 6 sectors of highways, railways, civil aviation, ports and shipping, trucking, and trade facilitation. The initiative is rooted in the highest level of the government, and progress on the program is monitored by committed senior leaders. The government of Pakistan has taken a strategic and holistic approach to the transport sector and has launched a major initiative to improve the trade and transport logistics chain along the North-South National Trade Corridor. The government is investing to reduce the cost of doing business and thereby sustain economic growth. The NTC links Pakistan's major ports in the south and southwest with its main industrial centers and neighboring countries in the north, northwest, and east. The ports, roads, and railways along NTC handle 95% of external trade and 65% of total land freight, contributing 80 to 85% to the GDP. NHA has the responsibility of undertaking the NTC Highway Sector Improvement Program, HSIP, consisting of key sector reforms and an investment program of about $3.6 billion aimed at modernizing the national highways along the NTC. NHA initiated reforms and actions through its Highway Sector Improvement Program, NHSIP, in order to address constraints, traffic segregation, e-tolling, and rationalization of physical checkposts to ensure free flow of traffic. NTC allows for consolidation and upgrading of existing assets and creation of linkages with Gwadar Port, upgrading Karakoram Highway to increase transit trade from China, and enhancing regional connectivity through the high-speed North-South Economic Corridor. The NTC program follows the strategic objectives set by the government in consultation with its development partners to remove infrastructure bottlenecks to support sustained economic growth and improve competitiveness. It is in line with the government's Poverty Reduction Strategy Paper, PRSP, that identifies supportive transport infrastructure as a prerequisite for sustained economic growth. The NTC aims to complete infrastructure of about 200 kilometers of expressways and has reduced overloading by 50%, resulting in a high-speed, safe and reliable access-controlled expressway system. Project road sections are aiming for a 33% reduction in commercial traffic travel times, a 10% decrease in vehicle operating costs, and a 50% reduction in road fatalities. Road asset management through privatized e-toll has been a great success, with 84 of the 98 approved toll plazas being operational, courtesy of the FWO and NLC. The principal target group is internal and external trade and commerce, which will benefit from the reduction in transport and transit costs and times for goods using the NTC. NHA takes pride in the fact that they use less than 33% of the total NTC budget, yet achieves over 85% of the planned aims and objectives. Regional connectivity is a major priority for NHA, who are the custodians of all of our nation's roads. The work on the National Trade Corridor is proof of NHA's commitment to help the country along the road to development. NHA ensures national cohesion and inter-regional communications for a strong and safer Pakistan through its important contributions like the National Trade Corridor.